So imagine, Counter Tap podcast with myself, Daps. So imagine I just recorded a podcast. I recorded a video for you guys. Realized I didn't turn the camera on. Man, well, it was on, but I didn't press record. Cool. I then had to sit down here and re-record the whole thing now. So now I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just go. Be as enthusiastic. Didn't press record on the sound. Having a mare. Maybe I'm tired. I don't know. But I'm just gonna give you another pod anyway. So listen, cameras on, audio's locked in. We're gonna do this now. So we're gonna start with. Oh no, guys, please! It's imperative that if you don't share or comment, at least just drop a like. Press the like button, and it goes a long way. And it's just a small like. So yeah, Man United. Let's start there because it's fresh in the mind. Man United obviously won 4-1 today now, and it was interesting that Ten Hag went with the same team that lost, or that started with. He went with the same team he started with against Liverpool, and I think the most important thing for Ten Hag was the team that he sent out there that didn't perform against Liverpool. Go out there and actually, somehow offer some sort of redemption. I think it was one of those ones where he said, you guys got us into this mess, so you guys get us out of it. And they responded. And, credit where credit's due. To be honest, first half, Betis had a bit more about them. But then second half, they're an aging team. They just, yeah. The only one that really stood out for them was William Carvalho for me. Different gravy he was in there. And I'm surprised that he still ain't in the Premier League. But fair play to United. United went out there, did what they had to do. Again, Ten Hag sent them out there. You guys got us in trouble, bailed us out, and they did, to be honest. And 4-1 was a true reflection of the game, if I'm being totally honest. And it's funny because I had a clip that went viral a couple of weeks ago, the Rashford one. I think I spoke about it here already, where I said he's not... he's not the best player in the world because I was tired of people saying, using that narrative, he's the best in the world, I said, he's not. He's in form, 100%, but he's not the best in the world. Anyway, that went viral. Today, when he scored again, I'm already in my DMs. I'm getting people saying, I told you he's the best in the world, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So suddenly he's the best in the world again. Against Liverpool, absolutely nothing. So, yeah, he scored his goal. Anthony, the thing about this Anthony guy, this guy's got one thing in his locker. We've all seen it. He cuts in and he always looks for that shot. We've seen a couple go in already this season, but that's all he's got. The defender needs to do better there. In saying that, I'm not going to lie to you, Anthony executed it well. He executed it well. And Bruno Fernandes got his goal. And what I will say about Bruno Fernandes is that I criticised him heavily, and rightfully so, I believe, against Liverpool. And to be honest, I criticise him normally because I'm just tired of him. But today, he cut out all of the antics, all of the fouling, not even the fouling, all of the whinging, throwing his hands in the air. He cut that all out and just let his football do the talking. And he's a much better player. I think if he cuts out all the antics on a regular basis and just lets his football do his talking, I think a lot of people give him more grace when he plays, but a lot of people don't have time for Bruno because of all the other stuff. And today he kept it simple. He didn't do the most, and he got his goal, and it was a good performance. And the same energy I use to criticize him is the same energy I need to praise him as well. So he played well, had a decent performance, solid performance. I did think it was over the top when people were asking for his captaincy to be taken away. That's ridiculous. Like, they shouldn't take away his captaincy based on that Liverpool performance. But he put in a good performance tonight. So, fair play to him. I did think though that was a red card. I'm not gonna lie to you. Once he's gone in that challenge, I said to myself, no, that's a red. I looked at the replay, and it reaffirmed to me that should have been a red card. And I don't know why it didn't go to VAR. I think it was naughty. I think he knew what he was doing, and it just kind of went under the radar that maybe because of what the score was and everything. But for me, that was definitely a red card. So yeah, like they did their thing, and it's mad because Betis actually played a bit in that first half. You know, even Joaquin. Joaquin is 41 years old. This guy's been playing football. I don't know, mate. When I was in school, primary school, he's probably or secondary school. I don't know, but Joaquin's just always been there. Like Joaquin. Do you know how mad that is? Joaquin was playing with probably with Rivaldo and them, man. Was he? Riquelme? Like, oh, mate. No, I think Rivaldo might have been a bit too soon. Oh, was it? I don't know. Was Riquelme around when Rivaldo was around? Because he's 41, so he's definitely been playing football, top flight football for like 20 years. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. No, I don't think it was around when Rivaldo was around, but definitely Riquelme and then people, 100%. Definitely like invincible time. When Arsenal went invincible, Riquelme was playing, which is mad. They got Guardado. Guardado is what, 36 years old. Claudio Bravo is what, 39 years old. Mate, that team, if United didn't beat them, there would have been serious problems. And, you know, they did the job and cool. Weghorst, I do want to talk about Weghorst as well. He had a good game. I think the thing about Weghorst is that people need to remember what he was brought in for. I don't think they thought they were bringing in a player that's going to chip in with 10 to 12 goals before the end of the season. But in terms of pressing from the front, that high press and making a nuisance and then creating a couple of opportunities here and there, which is what I believe Ten Hag wants from him. He's been doing that and he does it well. I think he gets a lot of stick because when the chances do come his way, he doesn't put them away. But I think scoring today, you can see what it meant to him, was massive. I think overall United fans, and I'm not a United fan, so I might be speaking out of turn here. I think if he chips in with another maybe 3-4 goals before the end of the season and keeps up the level of performance he's offering, I think as well there'll be more grace shown to him as well, because I think he's actually been all right. I think he's doing exactly what Weghorst wants, and I think the fact that Rashford is scoring at the rate he's scoring at, it's okay, because I think it would be a bigger problem if Rashford wasn't on fire like he is. So fair play to him. He got his goal. And guys, let me know what you think in the comments about United's performance. Does it just paper over the cracks still? Because there's a couple shaky moments in that first half with De Gea, whatnot. Yeah, just let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about Betis. The second leg should be, it should be pretty easy for them. But yeah, guys, make sure you press the like button, of course. Also, on to Arsenal now. So, pardon me. Right, Arsenal. Where do I start with this team? To be honest, when I saw that starting lineup for Arsenal, I did think to myself that, do you know what? This is 2-1, 3-1 written all over it to Sporting. I've seen the players that we rested or that weren't in the team, looked at the starting lineup. You know, Betty's going to be up for it. But I've seen too many of these away nights that just go horribly wrong in Europe. And I thought tonight was going to be one of them. I thought we controlled the game, though, right up until Saliba scored. Once Saliba scored, I don't know what happened. Everything just became so sloppy and disjointed. I think Kivio, I don't know how to pronounce his name, the one that started in place of Gabriel, I think he had a couple shaky moments, but it's his first time playing for Arsenal, not just in Europa League or whatever. His first time playing for Arsenal, first time with a new centre-back partner. I think Saliba did well. Saliba did very well in that game, I believe. I think it was a bit like the Saliba from the beginning of the season today, where he kind of just won everything, looked super comfortable, made everything look easy, and he got his goal, obviously. And I felt like he looked like, because he knew he had Kivio next to him, Kivio, sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong. I think he kind of like took on the leadership role, the leader role in the back there, and yeah, he had a very, very good game. And mate, the sloppiness needs to stop. Arsenal are giving away too many goals, too many chances. When you look at the goals that they concede, a lot of them come from Arsenal mistakes, and it's ridiculous. There could have been another one when Turner fired the ball and it ricocheted off one of their players, and then he had to quickly come and get it. I think the goal from the corner, he should have 100% come and taken that. It's right. on your footstep, right footstep. It's right on your foot, right on. Just do something. Come out, punch, claim it, do what you need to do. But he should have come out for that and should have been more commanding. Ramsdale cleans that up. With that being said, even with their second goal, we got lucky with the third one. But I mean, we got lucky with our goal to make it 2-1. But what I will say though is that it just shows the levels of like the drop off, and it just goes to show that maybe not bring in more people, because obviously we're stuck with the same people that, you know, until the end of the season. But the people, once we make those changes, the people that come in need to raise it. And obviously it's a, you know, a disjointed team because, you know, a lot of these players haven't played together or started matches. So people like Reece Nelson, this was Fabio Vieira's like what, fourth or fifth start or something like that. Who else? Reece Nelson, Martinelli played up front. Jorginho came in. Kiwior played in. Came in obviously. So it was an interesting lineup. I think once the subs came on, though, we controlled that game. We absolutely controlled that game. Xhaka played well, by the way. I think Thomas Partey, yeah. So I think Jorginho coming in was the perfect backup. Not perfect, but he was a very, very good buy in terms of backup. But you see Partey, I think he came on and just showed the levels. You know, anyone that thinks, and I was in one Twitter space the other day, and I really don't like to talk in them Twitter spaces, but someone was telling me that Jorginho was better than Partey. And I'm like, have we been watching? And they brought up all of these stats to show why Jorginho is better than Partey. And I had to be like, do you watch with your eyes? Because at the end of the day, we can all see who the better player is. We can all see who is more important for Arsenal. And when Partey came on, the whole game just changed. We just got control straight away. I think when the second goal went in, I said, we got lucky with that one, but we need control. Partey came on, control came, and all of a sudden, the levels went up. Emil Smith-Rowe came. Tomiyasu, you know, he did really, really well when he came on, to be totally honest with you. And I haven't been liking the Tomiyasu slander recently. And I think we need to remember what he was doing when he was first choice, when he was getting games week in, week out. We need to remember just how good he was. And I think he's been, you know, come back from injury earlier in the season, and he's had to play, you know, bit part here and there. They've used him on the left sometimes. They used him on the right as an understudy sometimes. So it's a bit start-stop with him. So I think you need to remember that and give him, you know, give him room to actually grow into things. Because when he came on, he looks like the old Tomiyasu. Anytime he had to defend, he did it well, and he did it really, really well. So big him up. But home tie, also. We need to stop 90 minutes every game Saka. I honestly wanted Saka to have a rest that game, because what I don't want is when it comes down to it, the final games of the season, he's burnt out. So, and at the end of the day, we know we are chasing that Premier League. We want that Premier League title. That is the goal. That is the priority. So, you know, it would have been nice if he had come off, or if he maybe didn't even start that game. Do you know what I mean? And now he needs to recover in time for Sunday, I think the game is, against Fulham. He needs to recover for that. The team need to recover from that. Fulham obviously didn't have a game midweek. So it would have been nice if he just, you know, and Fulham ain't going to make it easy for us. And that's going to be a tough game. So, yeah. Let me know what you thought about Arsenal's performance. Let me know who didn't play well, who played well. I think Reece Nelson did well in the first half. Second half, I feel like he kind of faded a bit. But again, he ain't played much either. So, yeah, I think that's it. Comment what you think. Shout out to, is it Mazzo, that commented in the last video about Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker must be going through some things. This brother's always in the news for some crazy stuff. He's got a missus as well, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Kyle Walker needs to allow it. He needs to just fix up and just concentrate on his football. And whenever a story comes out about it, it's always a mad one. But, oh no, before I go, remember yesterday's video? If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out when I spoke about the whole Tottenham stuff. Richarlison's comments. Interesting. And I think it's interesting because with Richarlison, I feel like he needs to stop with the moaning and play his football. I think he hasn't got a leg to stand on because he came for 60 million and he's not a player that's coming from a new league that needs to settle in. So you know that people go on with Anthony and Pepe when you're saying, and many other players that come into the league and they get ripped to pieces, even though really and truly they should really be given time to settle in. That's not the case for Richarlison. Richarlison acts like he hasn't had chances to prove himself and whatnot. But at the end of the day, for 60 million that they got him, he hasn't delivered. So you can complain all you want about not getting your game time and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure he was playing at the beginning. I'm pretty sure, you know, he's had chances. And when he does come on, it's not like he's coming on and getting a goal and then getting put on the bench. No, you're playing. When you did start, nothing. No assists, no goals. And then you want to complain about getting taken off and stuff like that. Listen, stop complaining and just be better. But it's going to be interesting to see if Conte even plays him again. I don't know that because I can't be talking out like that. By the way, Conte's gone. Conte's gone. He's had enough. I said that yesterday in yesterday's video that he's just waiting to the end of the season. But even hearing his comments, I genuinely believe he's gone. But and I'm hearing Pochettino come. That's Tottenham. Pochettino would have gone and come back and nothing had changed. No trophy, no nothing. All that's changed is that the players that are there that he left there are still there and just older and harder to work with. So yeah, it's, you know, but oh well, Tottenham. What do you think of Tottenham? So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Comment and, you know, I don't know, any topics you guys want me to discuss, because I'm doing this every single day. I say that and I'm going away next week. So we're going to try and find a way to do the videos next week anyway. So, yeah, guys, that's it from me, man. Till tomorrow.